So you guys might remember Jyobin from Street Fighter 4 as being the world's nuttiest Ryu, the smartest, dumbest Ryu of all time. And I'm here to say that Jyobin was actually an incredibly clever and highly skilled player. He had really high execution, but he had a rather unorthodox playstyle, which revolved around a lot of tricks and really fast mental stack overload, overwhelming your opponents and mixing them up. And so when you watch his gameplay, it was this bizarre dance of him almost toying with, almost embarrassing his opponents. And you know what? He actually mastered his art, not just in the game, but in real life as well. Because if you didn't know, Jyobin is a real life MMA fighter who had a really good record. I think he's like 15-3 in his MMA fights before he retired. This is Jyobin, by the way. A real martial artist, a real MMA fighter, the most famous nutty Ryu player in all of Street Fighter 4 history. And in Street Fighter 5, he was no slouch either. He got 5th place at EVO Japan with Nikali in 2019 and nearly beat Punk, took Punk down to the wire 3-2. He's had a really great career for himself. Jyobin has not really been playing Street Fighter 6. He's kind of moved on to other things. I haven't really seen him in the mix for quite some time. A tweet came across my timeline that embodied the spirit of Jyobin so much that I'm gonna take a step back and watch it again. I want to show you this clip here. This is from unagihamster. Maybe I'm the only one who's crazy about Oni. Immediately burnt out. Oh my god. Backdash teleport, jump level 1. Finally, some justice here. They can't keep getting away with it. Oh my god, light DP after whipping Demon Flip. Teleport back to bait the level 3, level 1 punish. This is basically how I feel all my ranked matches go when I play C Viper. Look at the opening to this round here. Drive rush into OD Demon Flip into OD Tatsu as their opponent is holding parry right there and to land into DI. That is the way the round starts. This is basically your worst nightmare to run into in ranked. I mean, the chaos just keeps going. Drive rush into DI, whiff sweep, fireball, beats the DI and wake up right there. This is literally nightmare scenario. This is all of my ranked matches with Steve Viper. I feel like all my opponents play like this and I can't keep up. So this clip was just mesmerizing. And it looked like they were having a lot of fun. You know I hate when players are having fun. But you can tell that this player is having a ton of fun. The community had a lot to say about this also. Bro tried to bait God himself. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about that also. Incredibly powerful aura coming from this video. Comment combo, the player themselves. I cannot comprehend it. I myself do not know what I will do next. So they've really entered the flow state with this gameplay. But then, you know, that's fine and dandy. But then I saw a second clip. I think it's inevitable that it turned out like this, with the streak of 8 wins in a row being stopped by a Ryu like this. This is the last player on the planet Earth you want to run into when you have an 8-win streak in ranked. The same start. Jump OD Tatsu to bait the anti-air. Drive rush. Denjin charge DI. Oh no. Jump air to air Tatsu, dash up level 2 in their grill, charge it. You know he's mashing DP there, of course. Oh my god, the jump air to air Tatsu. And this clip popped off also on Twitter a little bit. And then once I saw this, I was like, wait, this is a pattern of behavior. What else has this player been cooking up? What devious mix has this player been employing in the diamond ranked depths of Japan ranked for Street Fighter 6? And I went through their media tab a little bit, and it turns out unagihamster is just a monster. They're literally just a monster. I went through some of these tweets and check this one out. This is unagihamster here with the CFN NA Rumi playing Guile here. And finally, after watching these two clips, we see someone give them a taste of their own medicine a little bit. Konatsu Hinako right here had enough of their shenanigans. Unagihamster just plays every character, just getting a little bit of karma for how much they've toyed with all their opponents. Taking a photo of the moment here. So for once, their shenanigans do not pay off. And eventually he tries to go in and gets checked and ended there. But the shenanigans do work in the future. Check out this clip. Drive Rush is too powerful. Drive Rush and to halt your momentum with a special move is just too good. I think I had like 5 matches against Marissa that looked like this today. Not the level 1. Not the level. Drive Rush into level 1, man. They're the villain here. I don't want to root for them, man. They're having too much fun. You know all of their opponents are fucking hating NA Rumi. This is like your last match of the night when you turn the game off, when you run into a player like this in ranked. They can't keep getting away with it. Turns out they also have a pretty nasty Zangief here. This clip actually got me to laugh out loud. Nice little combo conversion. On a pixel. Wake up level 1. Nice. You gotta clutch it. I was like, wait a minute. Ah, dude. I'm telling you, they only live for the clip. They only live for the clip. How do you do this? Is not modern, by the way. The Blanca is the one on modern. They're on classic, so they definitely inputted the full half circle to up, back, or up forward to Kara the SPD to get that to work. So props to Unagi on that one. But it turns out their Geef is pretty monstrous. Let's see this clip here. This I think was the funniest one. Drive Rush DI. Can we first of all, can we talk about how Drive Rush is insane? If your opponent truly just wants to have fun, Drive Rush into DI, Drive Rush into special, Drive Rush into anything that immediately halts your momentum is devious, dude. It's like you're on a highway. If everyone drives within the lanes, follows the speed limit, it's not that big of a deal. But it requires everybody to participate in that system. In this game, if your opponent decides they don't give a fuck about their own safety or anyone else involved, they can veer across that 6-lane highway over the medium and into oncoming traffic at any moment. And they can do Drive Rush into DI, Drive Rush into Whiff Hashogeki into DP. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want. If you don't care if you live or die, this game is the scariest game of all time to play. Drive Rush into the Tundra Storm. Drive Rush DI again into a sweep immediately. Drive Rush level 1. Did it work this time? Knee. Not the 3 hits of the lariat through the DI. Oh my god, where did your health go? I'm telling you, all of these rounds, you get hit by this shit and you just turn the game off for the evening. I know you went to bed angry. How can you get over this? If you can lose this way and still maintain a smile and a chipper mood, you are a better human than 99.9% of the planet. You are a saint. This to me is like the epitome of like, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? So this, I think this was the clip that sold it for me when it ended in the 3 hits of the lariat into the DI. But I just wanted to highlight this. Unagi's hamsters clips have been going around on Twitter a little bit, so I wanted to do a little bit of digging. So shout outs to Unagi Hamster going on to the CFN NA Rumi. Inspiring gameplay. I hope to never cross paths with you in this game, because I don't know if my sanity could take it. So anyways, just wanted to show off those gameplay clips, and hopefully you guys don't have this much fun in ranked. Be nice to your opponents.